Hey guys, so I'm going to start filming game reviews, and the first series I'm going to do it on is The Sims 3. I have The Sims on variations of The Sims. I have it on PS2, PS3, but my main thing is computers. I thought I'd start with Sims 3 because it is the latest one, but I do have all the other Sims series. So Sims 1, Sims 2 and Sims 3. But I thought I'd start with the PC games I own. I don't own all of them, purely for the fact it's just so much money and my poor little laptop can't keep up with all of them, just because the amount of memory they use is ridiculous sometimes. But hey ho. So the first one I'm going to start off with is the base game. I'll just read. It's basically Unleash Your Creativity Sims 3. And the jump between Sims 2 and Sims 3 was, in my opinion, quite big. You went from quite clunky systems, so loading screens, which took freaking forever. You'd be on a loading screen for like an hour. It was ridiculous. Every time you wanted to jump to a different community lot. It wasn't as realistic. The skin textures, you could just make basic Sims. Although with custom content, it was a bit more realistic. However, Sims 3, although I still use custom content, I don't use it as much because it's just so much more realistic. The way I play Sims is I'm very much family orientated. So although I like to build the houses, although sometimes I'll go through a phase where all I want to do is build houses, I'm very much into playing with the characters. So Create a Sim is the first thing I'm going to talk about. Create a Sim improves with all the expansion packs, but the base game was so much fun. You can adjust, in the base game you can adjust weight, so you can make them really, really skinny or really, really fat. You can make them really, really muscly, or really, really like improve the definition. Also, you had sliders for individual facial features, so you have sliders for like eyes. You can really go to town, and that's what makes, I think, Sims 3 better, because your Sims become a lot more unique and individual. And if you're the type of person that likes creating like for like characters to your world, so you like making your friends or your family, you can definitely do that a bit to more extent in The Sims 3. Clothing wise, it's the same EA clunky kind of stuff. It does improve with the expansion packs, but the base game, nah. And then obviously you can do their traits, you can pick their favourites, you can pick their voice. It's a lot more personal, which is fantastic. So much fun. You've also got the different ages. So I think in Sims 2 you could have child or toddler, child, not toddler. Can you have toddler? I can't remember. It's been ages since I played Sims 2, but you had basic ages. Whereas Sims 3 you have baby, toddler, child, teenager, young adult, adult, elder. Which is so much fun because it just means that, you know, you get more time to play with your Sims, I guess, in different lifestyles and life stages. And obviously some of the expansion packs such as Generations and University improve the the playability of some of the ages, which is great. So much fun. But Create a Sim is great. You can even you can texturize hair, you know, you can change the hair color. So much fun. You could spend hours alone in Create a Sim. And then you can obviously upload it onto the online thing. My brain's gone blank, but you can upload it onto online so other people can download your Sims, which is always great fun. The next thing would probably be, the major thing is the free play neighborhood. So the one you get in the base game is, I think, Sunshine Valley or Sunset Valley, and it's, you know, there's no loading screens. The only loading screens you have is when you're entering the game, picking your family, changing to Create a Sim. There's hardly any loading screens. You can just jump to a community lot, to another house, you know. It's all free, which is amazing. You have cars, which is always fun. And some cars improve like your comfort, the speed at which you're going, you know, etc., etc. So much fun. You also have bikes for kids and teenagers, and I think in Generations you can also learn to drive, but obviously like as a teenager you can drive because it's American. By build mode, again it's the same as Create a Sim, you know, it's so much more detailed, you can do so much more. You've got customize, which is where you can manually go in and manually change and tweak the colours and the textures, which is so much fun. Again, you can go to town on it. A lot more items, decorative items as well. You know, it's so much detail gone into it in comparison to the last game, or Sims 2. You've got the same kind of career opportunities in the base game as Sims 3. So you've got medicine, you know, doctor, businesswoman, blah 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 blah. But you have these things called opportunities, where an opportunity will pop up and you can go and do it to earn simoleons or enhance career opportunities or enhance, you know, their skills, which is always great fun. I tend to find they get a bit annoying, so I turn mine off sometimes if it's not career opportunities. I'm just trying to think. I'm just trying to give an overview really of the Sims 3 base game, so I'm skipping through things quite quickly. Just trying to think. High school's fun. You can work on your late homework at school, which is something I always do, because I always find like my teenagers and my sim children never have enough time to do their homework, a bit like real life. So they just work on it to keep their grades up. So you've still got honour roll. Oh yeah, skill building in The Sims 3 is a lot more complex. It's fun, you know. You can learn recipes. You can learn, you know, if you're doing music, you can learn different skills. You know, you can improve things so much better. So that's always great fun. Yeah. On to the different lifestyles. So you've got baby, which is boring. Basically, all you could do is feed them, pick them up, you know, bathe them, blah blah blah. Pregnancy is fun as well because she gets morning sickness, and then the bump grows and it's a gradual bump instead of, you know, Sims 2 where it was like boom, 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 and it just got bigger, like the 3 stages. This is a lot more gradual. I think it does take over 3 days, but you'll see the bump gradually grow, and then you can take her off to hospital and have the baby there, or you can have a home birth, which is great fun. Adds so much realism to the game, and the father's like they're panicking, woo, which is fun. Toddler, you have to potty train them, you have to teach them to walk, teach them to talk. You can improve their skills through xylophones, etc. Child, just improving their skills really, going to school. Teenagers, fun, you know, you can go play pranks and stuff and get caught out after curfew, get your first kiss, blah blah blah. Young adult is basically adult, but it gives you a bit more time to be an adult, so you can improve your career before getting it into a relationship. Adult, again, same as young adult. That the transition between young adult and adult is improved with Generations. I have to say that. Don't really find it makes much difference in the base game. And then obviously Elder, which is boring. I hate playing Elders. I kill them off. I can't be bothered. Just so bad. But yeah, and then they can retire and reminisce, play with their grandchildren, blah blah blah. So yeah, that's fun. Overall I just like The Sims 3. I did find the base game was, it got a bit boring once I discovered everything. It is better than The Sims 2. EA outdid themselves on this. But my recommendation would be now, obviously I didn't have this opportunity when I first got it, but now definitely invest in some expansion packs for it, depending on how you play the game. So if you're more of a build buy person, I definitely invest in the stuff packs. If you're more of a game player person, I'd invest in the proper expansion packs, which I'm going to talk about in this series. So, you know, this is a great game. It's for both genders, really. There's so many different ways to play it, which is why The Sims is so good. If you like playing with characters, you know, ruling lives, you know, if you like building a family, it's great for you. If you like killing off people, it's great for you. If you like building things, great for you. If you like just creating a load of Sims, you know, that's great for you. If you want to create a whole new neighbourhood, go for it. You know, there's endless opportunities, and I think that's why Sims 3 players never get bored, because although it doesn't have major opportunities, you can kind of create and customise your own game, which is great fun. So I'd give Sims 3 base game probably a 7 out of 10, just because it does get dull and boring after you played it for so long. But obviously that can be enhanced with expansion packs. So yeah, I definitely recommend it, whether you're a girl, boy. It is 12 plus, just because some of the content can be a bit risque, I suppose. I mean, a sim woohooing, wahey. But you'll tend to find you'll want, after, if you've played Sims 2 and you've got all the expansion packs of Sims 2, you'll tend to find that this limits you a bit once you've discovered everything. So yeah, that's why I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. But yeah, that's the Sims 3 base game. And I'm going to I think I'm going to film these videos every other day and upload them. I'm probably going to upload them on my second channel, just because it's not really, this isn't really beauty related. So yeah, subscribe for more, and obviously I am going to be talking about Sims 3 and the Sims series. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate and subscribe for more, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.